If you're a Gemini watching this, you might want to sit down, because today we're exposing the shadow side that most Geminis try desperately to hide from the world. And trust me, some of these might hit a little too close to home. But before we dive into the darkness, make sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell, because this series is about to get very real very fast. Gemini, the twins of the zodiac. Ruled by Mercury, known for being charming, intelligent, and adaptable. But here is what the horoscope books do and tell you. Those same traits that make Geminis so magnetic can also be their greatest weaknesses. Today, we are pulling back the curtain on the dark habits that Geminis often develop, habits they might not even realize they have. So whether you're a Gemini yourself or you're trying to understand one in your life, buckle up. Let's start with the big one, manipulation through charm. Geminis are natural communicators, but this gift can quickly become a weapon. They instinctively know exactly what to say to get what they want. A Gemini might compliment your new haircut, not because they love it, but because they need you to do them a favor later. They're playing chess while everyone else is playing checkers. And the scariest part? They often don't even realize they're doing it. Here's one that'll make every Gemini watching squirm: the disappearing act. Geminis are infamous for vanishing mid-conversation, mid-relationship, sometimes mid-sentence. They'll be texting you all day, making plans, seeming totally invested, and then, poof, radio silence for weeks. It's not personal, they tell themselves. They just got bored, distracted, or found something shinier. But to everyone else, it feels like emotional whiplash. Now this one's tricky. Geminis and the truth have a complicated relationship. They're not necessarily liars, but they're storytellers. And sometimes the story gets better with each telling. A Gemini might embellish details to make their weekend sound more exciting, or adjust facts to fit whatever narrative serves them best in the moment. They see it as creative expression. Others see it as deception. Here's where it gets dark. Geminis can become addicted to drama and emotional intensity. When life gets too calm, too predictable, they'll stir the pot. They might start unnecessary arguments, create problems where none exist, or drop cryptic messages designed to make people worry. They feed off the emotional reactions of others, and without that stimulation, they feel empty. This is perhaps the most disturbing Gemini trait: their tendency to mirror and adopt other people's personalities, interests, and even mannerisms. But here's the twist. They often don't give credit where it's due. That original idea they pitched at work, they heard it from their friend last week. That unique style they're known for, it's actually a blend of everyone they admire. Geminis can become so good at copying others that they lose track of who they actually are underneath it all. Finally, the fear of permanence. Geminis are terrified of being trapped, so they keep one foot out the door in every situation. Jobs, relationships, friendships, even hobbies. They'll sabotage good things simply because they're going too well. They'll create backup plans for their backup plans. And they'll convince themselves it's about keeping their options open, when really, it's about avoiding the vulnerability that comes with truly committing to anything or anyone. Now, before all the Geminis in the comments section come for me, remember, awareness is the first step to change. These dark habits don't define you. They're just patterns that can be unlearned. But here is what you really need to understand. These aren't just dark habits. They are your greatest superpowers, wounded and operating from a place of fear. That Master Manipulator charm? That's your mercurial gift of connection, twisted by a fear that your true self isn't enough to get what you need, the serial ghost. That's your soul's deep need for mental freedom, corrupted by a fear of being trapped and controlled. The truth vendor? That's your vivid storytelling mind, afraid the mundane truth will make you seem ordinary. Your task, Gemini, isn't to destroy these traits. It is to heal the fear driving them, to ground your airy energy in your heart, not just your mind. To realize that true freedom isn't found in running from commitment, but in consciously choosing what deserves your brilliant, multifaceted light. The same traits that create these shadow behaviors are also what make Geminis incredibly adaptable, creative, and capable of connecting with anyone. It's all about learning to channel that energy in healthier ways. So Geminis, the question is, which of these hit home? And more importantly, what are you going to do about it? If you're brave enough to admit which dark habit resonated with you, drop a comment below, but be honest. No sugarcoating allowed. And if you want to see which zodiac sign we're exposing next, make sure you're subscribed with notifications on. Trust me, every sign has their shadows, and we're just getting started. Until next time, remember, the stars might influence us, but they don't control us. The choice is always yours.